I decided to bring you to this gold processing plant. You've probably seen pictures of the graffiti. And this is a very popular place to come. You could see the Ivanpah Dry Lake Bed solar farm out there. Yeah, these are pictures of miners. So this right here, this guy has a drill. And what's neat is whoever did the graffiti cut it to get it the way it looks. I was going to go ahead and walk you through this. It's a neat little place to just visit. Also, I'm here to see if there's any other new works. It's a very popular place to go for graffiti. And these are all stirring tanks, which we'll see when I get up there to the top of the tank. And here's another one. Again, you completely cut out the tank to make a skeleton miner. And there he is with the drill. You can see his little miner hat, gas mask. This right here is one of the final settling tanks. All that fine dust or dirt out there is after it's been through this tank here. Alrighty. Yeah, unfortunately, they've taken the floor away, but the handle is nice and sturdy. Look at the work in there. I mean, I'm not much for graffiti, but when it's like this, and it's not just stupid tagging, I'm all for it. I think it's really neat to see. And this is the second video after I got over my sinus infection. It's only about 2 days after the one from, I filmed this 2 days just after the one that you saw from last Friday. So if I'm huffing and puffing, I'm still not good. Doctor said it'll probably take about another couple weeks for me to get 100%. Insulated tanks. I mean, that's dedication. Look how high they went. And a little bathroom area. Turn this on. Okay. A lot of this is going to be blurred. And there's mosquitoes here. just got bit. And here's part of the electrical paneling for in here. And this is really neat, is they still have the ball crusher. Actually, all three crushers are still here. Well, this is the big ball mill. So after I went through the jaw crusher, which you'll see, and the cone crusher, which again you'll see, the fine material came in here, and that's when it turned it into that fine dust. The scream. Another big agitation tank. See the impeller? Actually, let's turn this on. There he goes. Actually, see if I can get it with a light. There we go. Much better. More agitation tanks. It's just amazing how much equipment is still here. And then these right here were filter presses. This is where they had the little stacks with paper or felt type filters, and they pumped the material in, and when it came out it was a cake. Another big agitation tank. Yeah, I brought a friend here. She's never seen this place before. So, before I walked around with you guys, I went ahead and took her around this place. It's just really neat to see. Now this is neat. This is out here in the elements. So, and down here, see the big black pedal, our paddle? Yeah. I got mosquito bites. I remember before those were in place, this was such a nice, quiet area. And now you got those big eyesores out there. It looks like that was like a big control center. Now this is the conveyor belt from the two crushers up in the that are higher up. All right, we're going to go down the conveyor belt tunnel a little bit. I don't want to go too far. There's a couple bats down here, and I don't want to disturb them again. There goes one of the bats. I was really hoping not to disturb him. There's one right there. Oh, you cute little thing. Oh, there he goes. All right. The rest of it is just equipment like this going down, and then it goes into a lower tunnel. I don't want to disturb the bats too much. It's amazing how much equipment is still here. So that's the cone crusher. It essentially it was a cone. So the cone rotated like this. And it took a certain size material, usually about the size of your fist, and crushed it down. Ow! Just got hit by that thorn. Ow! And when it came out, there's the belt. When it came out, it was pretty small material. Now this stuff, about this size, was still a little too big for the ball mill. So that's what that conveyor there was for. This right here was the stuff that was going into the ball mill. And then it got crushed down even finer once in the ball mill. You see where the electric motor sat, all the belts. Control room. There it is. So you're seeing the top of the rocks this size would fall. And then be screened out right over here. The stuff that's the proper size went down to the lower conveyor belt and then underground. The stuff that was oversized went off of that one. And then over here, it also picked up and brought more down into this right here. So it just kept crushing it, kept doing it, rotating the material out until it was completely crushed to the size that they were looking for. Looks like somebody decided to walk up the conveyor. Now this was the jaw crusher. This is where the big material came through. You can see the size. And what this did was you had a stationary plate and another plate that moved like this. And it just pulverized it into material about yay big, and then up to the cone crusher. Oh, I did want to show you this before I climb back down. Check out that piece of work right there. And then over here, look at that. Some very talented people come out here. And I gotta be careful of this thing. It already bit me. And this was the beginning of it. This is where the main heavy material was originally dumped. The trucks came down. This is where they dumped it. The mines are on the other side of this hill. And what they were doing was reworking the tailings from these old mines from the early 1900s. And with that, I'm going to call it the end of this little trip. If you made it to the very end, I appreciate it. To get you excited to do some exploring on your own, do it. Have fun. But always remember to be safe.